Hello, 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 true art believers, and welcome to the Mustache Show. You're watching the Daily Habit, day 542. We're going to be working on some figure drawing today, knocking it out of the park, about 5-minute long intervals. Let's go. All right, let's get some of this. Turn on the music a little bit. I need music in my ear when I'm drawing. It's kind of annoying. All righty, man. I'm lucky to be here. Lucky to be here today. Lucky to be here. I am so lucky to be doing this right now. I'm blessed. I am blessed to be able to do this. So every day I do a live stream. Every day I'm able to do stuff like this. Just want to be very thankful for it all. Let's see, dry media. I like to use this. We'll be using this brush here. It's kind of like a charcoal brush, and yeah, let's do it to it, right? So it's been a while, so we're gonna just kind of keep it we're going to basically just start with, like, it's like a box form, right? We're just gonna move around here. It's a weird, this figure's kind of weird. He's like a red Joker. And so we're just going to kind of treat it like a red Joker. He's got that shoulder there. Not too concerned about being perfect at this point. Oops. And so forth. So we're just gonna... What? Oh my gosh. Do I have the time? We're gonna stop session. What's the time that I got this on? Oh my gosh. Oh, 60 seconds. No wonder. I was like, oh, I have all right, we're doing 5-minute ones. All right, we're doing 5-minute ones. So let's let's calm down here. We're doing 5-minute figure drawings. Yeah, so 5-minute figure drawings starting now. So starting now. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead, draw a circle, and then we're doing something a little bit different. I want to be a little bit looser with this, essentially. Or at least that's my goal. I keep saying that I'm going to be looser, but what happens is I kind of tighten up a little bit, and it's just kind of like, eventually I just kind of mess up, right? So the goal is to be loose with the figure, and then start adding some lines that I feel are kind of work with it, right? So he's like a hunter-gatherer type character here. He's something like that. Just come playing around here. Surprisingly enough, I don't know the back muscles too well. Like I kind of do, and I kind of don't. So we're gonna just keep moving around on the surface. Oops, that's too heavy. Like that. Move this right here. I made him a little bit bigger than he really is. Artistic license. That's okay. It's okay. But I'm just thankful that I'm able to do this, because there could be days that, you have those days where you're just not able to do things. And I've been trying my best to just be consistent. So Mondays and Tuesdays are really difficult because I have these things I do that take up like 80% of my morning. Ooh, that's ugly. It takes up like 80% of my morning, and I can't. Yeah, it takes up 80% of my morning, and you need like it just takes up a lot of my time in the morning, and because of that, everything else that I do in the morning is gone. So I need to get those done some other time, but I can't do it. There's no other way to do it because the things that I normally do in the morning, I do. Uh, I have to put out at another time. I have to do it another time of the day, or I just don't do it that day, which really does suck. It really does suck not being able to. This sucks. This is terrible. By the way, this is not a good drawing. I started out doing pretty good, and then I just kind of I got like a booger, little boogie in my nose. That's what happens when you have a mustache. You have a excessive amount of boogers. I'm just kind of getting your nose, man. Just get out of here. No, yeah, Mondays are like they're like a free for all for me. Um, and I'm not. I'm thinking other things at the moment, so I'm not really focused on drawing. But Mondays are just the most like just a bad day to do things, because I have things that I have to do for my business that I do today, and it's the only time I can do it is the middle as early as possible from 10 to like noon is when I do it, and 10 to noon is when I get a lot of my stuff done, a lot of my main things that I do throughout the day done, and I just can't do these live streams without I just want to say like messing up the rest of the day, really just messing it up the rest of the day. So like my day is going to be messed up. I'm going to be playing catch up just to figure out the rest of the day. Like I really am. Like if I want to spend time with my family, my kid, I'm going to have to stop doing what I need to do for the rest of the day, and spend time with her. Otherwise, here I am. That was garbage. This is a garbage drawing. I started out okay, and then I just kind of got really heavy-handed really quickly, you know. But I don't know. Like it's just with these days, it's just very difficult juggling all these things that you got to do, and then trying to do things like this. So like you have to like sacrifice. You have to like sacrifice something. So something's gonna be sacrificed. So like what might be sacrificed is my evening. The evening for me is I'm gonna have to like I'm gonna have to what am I gonna have to do? I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something, but something's gonna be sacrificed. This girl that I'm drawing, she's got like really skinny legs. I'm gonna have to sacrifice like my sleep, or I'm gonna stay up later than normal just to kind of do some of the things that I was intending on doing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but something's gonna be sacrificed. I won't know until it's that time, or I won't know until later. That's so like it's one of those things that you don't know the actual thing that you're trading out until the thing you have to trade out, you're trading out at that moment. Because I don't know what I'm going to trade out. Like I don't know how long some of the things are going to take. I got like I don't know, man. I got some things I got to do. I got commissions coming up, and I'm just struggling to grasp how I can do all of this, all the things I normally do, and do my commissions. And I don't know. I really am struggling. It's becoming a big like a thing that you have to figure out where your priorities are. And my priorities are pretty clear, but like what throws them off is I can't. It's hard to tell. Like it's hard to explain. Like Mondays and Tuesdays are the biggest like question mark, because Monday I shop, I go sourcing for my business, and then Tuesday I grocery shop, and grocery shopping takes like 2 hours, man. And so that like that's more the time that I get I spend 2 hours shopping. I don't like that's more time. That's about as much time as I get to draw in a day. And I have to, in order for me to draw, I have to sacrifice 2 hours somewhere. Like it sucks for me. Like in order for me to do the thing that I love the most, I have to sacrifice something. Like it's not like, oh, I'm sacrificing my time in the evening that I would normally like watch television. No, because I'm working in the evening, so like I don't have like an evening where I get to watch television. I like our neighbor is always asking me like, where are you going? The little kid. It's like, I'm going to work. Like, you're going to work right now? I'm like, yeah, I got to go to work in the evening, man. It's like, because this kid's so used to his parents like get like they're home for the night. You know, I'm going to work at night. It really sucks, man. It really does suck having that as like it just sucks, man, overall. Like that you have to work in the evening and everyone else's day is going like climaxing down, dialing down, my day is like beginning. That just sucks, right? That's a thing that's just it's not fun. It is not a fun thing to have. I would recommend not having a job that begins in the evening, because we're just like biologically set up to start to follow the patterns of the day, you know, the day like night, the night patterns and the day patterns. We're not like really meant to stay up late, or we can, but it's not like biologically good for us. You know? So like when everyone else's day is clocking down, I'm clocking in and starting my day to do whatever I have to do. And it really sucks, man. It really does suck that is what I have to do, man. So like I got to figure out. Mondays are weird. I've stopped the whole chasing that perfect morning where I wake up at 5. I hated it. I'd wake up at 5 and I'd get all my stuff done, but I'd still find I still didn't finish everything. You know, I was feeling like I was getting a lot done, but not getting a lot done, because I'm kind of like going slower, I guess, because I'm waking up. I'm not well rested, right? So like all these people that I hear, like all these like gurus that I listen to, they're like, wake up at 4, wake up at 5. But all these guys that wake up at 4, wake up at 5, they're going to bed at 9. Or they're going to bed at 10. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm going to bed at 11 or 12, sometimes 12:31, because of my work schedule. I can't just go to bed at 10 o'clock. You know, if I went to bed at 10 o'clock, it would be on my only day off. Right? On my day off, I'd be able to go to bed at 10 o'clock. But on any other day, I can't. I just can't go to bed at 10 o'clock because I'm still work. I'm coming home from work at 10 o'clock. Do you think how many of you go to bed right when you get home? Like a lot of you have things you have to do. Like you haven't showered, or you need to brush your teeth, or you haven't had anything to eat all day, so you have like a dinner, right? And then you have an hour to 30 minutes to an hour grace period where you're still kind of just you're still you got some like residual energy pumping from actually doing labor all day long, right? And so you can't just it's not like it's abundantly clear how you can just kind of shut off like that. And if you do go to bed, if you do manage to go to bed at like at 10 when you got home from work at like 10 o'clock, you're probably tossing and turning because you have like, I don't know, you just have like a bunch of this energy that you have to let loose. Like you're probably tossing and turning just to, and you don't end up going to sleep anyways till like 11 or 12 anyway. So might as well stay up and eat some dinner and do some things, right? Get some things done. So I don't like, it really sucks for me. I'm in this position where I have to stay up late, and that's not. I know it's not good. Like there's science behind it. Like science saying like staying up late is not really a thing that you want to be doing all day long. It's not a really healthy thing. And here I am doing it on the reg. But I'm just blessed the fact that I can do these live streams. I'm just happy to be able to do these live streams, and you know and I'm happy to be able to do my art. Again, it's at a sacrifice of something. I'm going to sacrifice something, and I'll sacrifice my sleep to do my art. No, I won't. I don't care. Um, or I'll sacrifice an hour, 30 minutes to. I don't know how much time I'm going to sacrifice. I'll sacrifice something. I'll sacrifice some of my time to get to get my art in. You know, and that's okay. It's okay to have to do that, but just don't have it like. Just figure out a way to have like balance. I think it's very hard to like find this balance in life, and it it's difficult, man. They don't train how you can have a balance, and I'm not mean like balance like, oh, you should be able to watch television and chillax. I mean like be able to do things that you really love and truly enjoy, and people mistake watching television as like something that they really like to do. They just don't do anything else. So I think people need to find a passion or find like a hobby that really gets them, just makes them a more interesting person in the end, really, is what I'm trying to say. Is like, because sometimes people that just watch television, they're not really interesting. They just spend all their time watching other people create things when you could be creating things yourself. You could be a the person that creating the thing that a person likes. This one was kind of weird because the figure was she's like stocky, or like she had this corset that it was like really short. So like I think she has like a short torso, you know? So it kind of made it kind of difficult to draw. Um yeah, so just be thankful for what you have and what you're able to do. And I'm thankful for what I have and what I'm able to do. And like I wish I'm going to be figuring out trying to do something else after this. I think what I'm going to do is I got one more, like, I don't know. My goal is to always to get 2 hours of drawing in, but like on Mondays and Tuesdays, that's a big if, that's a big ask. That's a real big ask. And not a big ass, big ask, right? I wish it wasn't like that, but I wish I would be. I wish I had the like. I wish I was able to. I don't know. The only way I could do more in the day is to get less sleep. And the more I've been reading about it, the more I hear other people talk about it, and other experts talk about it. It's like we're like the only creatures that need a lot of sleep, and yet we sacrifice. We like punish ourselves by not getting the sleep that we actually need. We actually need a lot more sleep than we're giving ourselves, and I'm trying to be mindful of that, and just accept that I'm not going to be able to do all the things I need to do in the day, and then hopefully I'll be able to kind of like maybe do that thing the next day, right? That's what I at least hope will happen. Doesn't always happen, right? So I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that thing um, tomorrow, or at least do it. Not catch up, but at least do that thing that I like doing the next day. Anyways, just be thankful and be able to just understand that you only have 24 hours in a day, and as long as you're not like squandering it on things, like I said, here's something I did. I took a nap. I literally took a nap today. I was so tired after I did all this. It wasn't even like hard work. It's just like I was going for like I was working from I was doing things from 7 to noon, which is just no 7 to 1, which is like 5 hours, 6 hours of just nonstop movement. I was like, man, I'm kind of tired, man. I just want to sit down for a second. And it wasn't like heavy work, but I didn't have any break until that time. And I was like, I'll go take a little nap ski. And I had the luxury to do that. So I am thankful that I'm able to take a nap, because there's people out there that have hard like jobs that you can't take a nap on. And I have the luxury that I can do something like that. Now, I've been in positions in the past where I didn't have to, I wouldn't be able to do that, right? I wouldn't be able to take a nap. I'd have to go work, And so I'm thankful that I'm able to I have that luxury to do that. But there's been in the past where I had jobs where I can't take a nap. You like a 15-minute break every 2 hours or 3 hours, whatever it is. And you take your break and then you get back to work, yada yada yada. I've been there, and I've done that, and I've maybe in the future I might have to be in that position again. I don't know, but I have been in a position where I've had to work long hours and et cetera, et cetera. I think what I've done with this one is I made her head too small in relation to her hips, or maybe not. Her arm feels like it's too short. In my opinion. But yeah, man, I've had jobs that really weren't fun, man. I've been there, you know, and so, and that's okay. This is gonna be my last one. I just wanted to do 5 figures and call it a day. So 5-minute figures essentially, and that's what that's my that was my goal, to do 5-minute figures. I would, if I had like an hour long live stream, I would probably do like 10 to 20 minutes of like 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute figure drawing studies, and then I'd go to 5-minute for like the last half hour. But since I'm only able to do a 30-minute a 30-minute drawing, or a 30-minute live stream at a time, I just jump straight into the 5-minute ones, because it's just even though it's not really the best thing I should be doing, because it's better to kind of warm up first, it's better to do that. I'm not gonna like argue against that. I just don't have the luxury to kind of do it, really. So I have to kind of choose my battles and just kind of do a really quick, just do 5-minute figure drawing studies, you know, essentially. Like that. This one's turning out pretty bad, actually. Oh my gosh. It started out like a good drawing, and then like I don't know what I was doing. I got really heavy-handed really quickly, and it just kind of, just kind of got out of control really quickly as well. So when I do these, you have to get accustomed to changing, um, when you have like a visual problem. You got to be okay with correcting your errors. And sometimes when you're drawing, you get to this point where you don't want to correct your errors, and um, I'd probably be more privy to correcting the errors if I had more time. You know, because I want to get to the point where I don't have to do that like all those adjustments. And to some degree, I'm actually getting there. But for this instance, like her torso needs to be taller. Like there's more showing down here. I didn't bring it down. I brought up her skirt too high, and yep, I told you you'd watch them all. I'll turn it on in a second. Told my daughter she'd be watching. She would watch all the Rescue Bots, and she already did. It's like, you're gonna watch them all, man. You're like you watched every episode, and you've already done that a couple times. Oh man, I still have a few minutes left. I have 1 minute left. I want to at least get her hair in there, and then I gotta get going. Hey, bud, shut the door. Okay. I know, bud. She wants to watch Rescue Bots, and I have to get going real soon. Gosh, I messed up her hair. I'm distracted. I have things going on my left side. There's someone coming in like, I want to watch something. I'm like, I got this bad figure that I can't salvage at all. And that's it. That's all I have. Like 20 seconds to do what I need to do. But yeah, her torso, I need to. A good thing about when you do these drawings, what's good is you can practice them. Just practice them over and over again. I think when we draw, we tend to not want to do things more than once. So what's good is since I did this once, I can kind of do it again and kind of get an understanding of where I'm wrong. So I need to draw her torso a little bit bigger, so that when I put that skirt on and then I put the shirt on like that, there's more space here, you know? But that wasn't a good one. Anyways, I gotta get going. Let me drink some coffee real quick. Not too proud of this drawing session. Not too proud, right? There were some good ones in there, but like, you know, when you're distracted, right? I think that was gonna started out pretty good. That one's okay. I feel like I made her torso too squat. This one was nice. I started to like how I was pivoting her hips. And then this one, okay, it made the head too big, legs too short. It was my first drawing, so I was just warming up. And as I said, when I do these drawings, I want to if this is going to be a good live, or like in our perfect world, I'd have an hour-long live stream where I do 30 minutes of warming up, where I'm just starting to really see things, and the next 30 minutes would be me doing 5 minutes drawings. But unfortunately, I can't do that. And because I can't do that, um, I'm in a position where my drawings are not going to be that good, because you don't get in that state of flow. And if you don't get in that state of flow, you're going to have these your drawings are going to be kind of lackluster. So I don't get in the state of flow, and then all of a sudden, time's up. It takes me about an hour, like 45 minutes to an hour, to really get in that state of flow, and then that's when the drawings really start to click, right? But the first 30 minutes, you're just kind of like dragging, really. Anyways, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best. And I got to get going. Have a wonderful day. Take care for now, my friends. Cheers.